Beer here, finally back here in the fantasy bar from vacation. Looking forward to this big Tuesday night slate. I got 6 of my favorite plays for you ready on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some guys that have been very productive against lefties I think are underpriced. We're going to get a stack started for you as well in a spot I really love. A starting pitcher that'll get us off some of the chalk and a beast of the night. I think is in for a massive night against his opponent. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the fantasy bar. Welcome in, guys. Tuesday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Good to be back here. Been off for quite some time. Huge shout out to Justin Carlucci for filling in for me while I was gone, but we are back with 6 of my favorite plays for the big Tuesday night slate. Thank you, as always, for stopping by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. Before we get to those plays, do me a favor. Take a second, click that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel. And go head over to RotoGrinders and check out our brand new Sim Labs tool. Simulate lineups very, very quickly. Huge edge on the competition. Make sure you check that out if you are a RotoGrinders Premium subscriber. If not, chance to win some free RotoGrinders Premium coming up at the end of the video. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with our first hitter here tonight. One of my favorites against lefties. We're talking Ketel Marte. So not only is he good against lefties, but the ceiling we have been getting out of Marte, absolutely incredible. 19 or more DraftKings points in 5 of his last 7 games. 4 of those games over 20 DraftKings points. And we've talked about Ketel Marte a ton. One of the best in the league this season against left-handed pitching. 475 WOBA, 352 ISO, and nobody in all of baseball has hit more home runs against lefties than Ketel Marte. 14 home runs against left-handed pitching. Patrick Corbin taking them on tonight against these Diamondbacks. Always a guy I love picking on with right-handed hitters. 359 WOBA allowed and a 53% hard contact rate. Ketel Marte. Price is up there. I don't think it's expensive enough. Take advantage tonight against Patrick Corbin. All right, let's get you a stack started. First piece here, we are talking Seattle, and we'll roll with a Rosario. Now, we'll have to keep a close eye on his injury status. Taken out of the game last night. Expected to be back in that lineup. He should be in your lineups here tonight as well. 3 multi-hit games from over the last 5. Really hitting left-handers well with a WOBA nearing 400 ISO. Over 270 in this game. Big 10-run total in this one. And some winds projected at about 13 to 15 miles per hour to left field. Huge advantage to the right-handed bats. And I love the matchup with Paxton. Randy Rosario, if healthy, great option here for Tuesday night. Let's keep that stack going here of Seattle. Let's knock out that catcher spot with Raleigh. Now, Raleigh been very good to us here in the fantasy bar this season. Been incredible over the last couple games. 7 hits over his last 4. Home runs in 3 straight games. And big-time power against righties. In fact, top 5 in all of MLB with a 352 ISO against left-handed pitching. We mentioned that wind blowing out to left field here. And Paxton has really been struggling with right-handed hitters, especially over the last month. WOBA at 469, the ISO approaching 300 here. Seattle, one of my favorite stacks here for Tuesday night. All right, we've got some chalk at the pitching position. Looking like Class now. Robbie Ray going to dominate ownership. So let's pivot to Hunter Brown. So no issues with either of those guys. Great matchup, great strikeout upside for both. But let's take the lower on Hunter Brown here in an equally good matchup here. Tough start to the season for Hunter Brown, but he has really turned it on here and really been consistent of late. 23 or more DraftKings points in 7 of his last 9 starts, and I really like the matchup here with the Pittsburgh Pirates. 7th highest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching. You look at some of the other stats, we're talking bottom 3 in WOBA, ISO, and WRC plus here. Brown going to be a little bit under the radar here. Save yourself some ownership in an equally good spot tonight against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, back to the bats with Cory Seager of the Rangers. Now, Seager really been good against righties. We know that. Been doing that his entire career this season. 387 WOBA, 233 ISO. Should see a good dose of four-seam fastballs from Lance Lynn over 60% of the time over the last month. That has been his primary pitch to left-handed hitters, and Seager has really smashed that pitch, especially in the power department. ISO over 300 against the four-seam fastball from right-handed pitchers this season. And Lynn has always struggled with left-handed hitters. A little bit better this season, 361 WOBA, but we're starting to see some regression in those numbers over the last month. 459 WOBA and ISO over 300 allowed in the last 30 days to left-handed hitters. Great spot here, especially for some power from Cory Seager. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Tuesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. Click that thumbs up button. Head to the comment section and guess fantasy points for my highest scoring hitter on DraftKings. Whoever has the closest guess, we're going to hook you up with a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Tuesday night. You know, Matt's Beats of the Night. All right, Beast time. One spot stood head and shoulders above the rest, and for me, it's Royce Lewis tonight against Sean Manaea, tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, Lewis been kind of quiet here of late. What's that going to do? We talk about it all the time. Should help keep the ownership down. Some other spots people are going to want to attack, but to me, Royce Lewis, the guy you want in your lineups tonight. Look at the numbers against left-handed pitching. I know it's a limited sample. Anytime a guy's putting up a WOBA over 500 and an ISO pushing 400, it definitely should grab your attention here. Manaea does give up the power mix we're looking for. Fly ball, hard contact rate at 33 and 46%. And over his last 3 starts, 5 home runs allowed by Sean Manaea. I think Royce Lewis gets back on track at minimal ownership tonight and sends one into the seats and possibly 2. Royce Lewis, my favorite play on the board, and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Tuesday six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that YouTube comment section. Don't forget your guess for my highest scoring hitters fantasy points on DraftKings for a chance to win some free RotoGrinders Premium. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Go check out Simlabs over on RotoGrinders for our premium subscribers. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beermakersfan. Salute. Thank you so much for watching. It's great to be back. Thanks again to the Looch for hooking us up while I was gone. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.